I bet your exhaust sounds like shit. I want to talk. This car has no mufflers, factory comes with no resonators, and has a catless downpipe. It's basically straight piped. But honestly, the B58 is one of the few engines that can pull it off. But to my V8 and 4-cylinder guys, tone is more important than volume. When people first get into cars, they don't really realize this, but what makes a good exhaust system is not how much louder it makes the car, it's really the tone the system has. For example, I think Nissan purposefully made the 400Z the quietest sports car I've ever heard. And the 350Z boys are the ones who ruined it for y'all. Let me give you two more examples of cars we need to stop straight piping. Number one, the Coyote. Honestly, one of the best engines I've ever driven. It sounds amazing with the Ford Performance exhaust. Have you ever heard a straight piped one fly by you on the highway or rev at a meet? I'm not gonna subject you to that, but if you have, you know it creates a shriek. Like, it gets so loud that it honestly drowns out the tone and sound of the engine and just becomes noise. You hear more rasp than Eagle, and it's always the ones with those giant razor blade looking diffusers, and they always have the single tips, never quad tips. Nothing will compare to Civics and BRZs. 4-cylinders do not need to sound bad, and they don't when they're not straight pipe. If you've ever heard a nice, good sounding FK8, you know they can have a nice little rumble to them, some burbles, but not have that excessive raspiness high up in the rev range. But for some reason, dudes with 4-cylinders are obsessed with having their cars louder than everyone else. It doesn't sound good. People are only breaking their necks because they're like, what is assaulting my ears right now? Just get a proper exhaust because most cars cannot pull off a straight pipe.